Hey guys, it's Roy with another SpecFreq mini dev update. This one is also about bots, if you remember the last video. But I made a bunch of updates to make them a little bit faster. You got this little dummy right here. You can do it, buddy. You can get out. I know you can. Um, so if you remember in the last video, I'm gonna see if I can find a car or else I'm gonna run out of stamina pretty quick. Yeah, let's drive this guy. If you remember in the last video, as I added more and more bots, the game would slow down a lot more. Now you as the player wouldn't notice that, because those bots, there we go, he made it out. Come on, buddy. Those bots would be running server side, right? But ultimately, the server itself will start to slow down. That's not something I wanted. And the reason it was doing that was because all the bots were doing processing on the same thread. And so the same thread that's managing the bots is running all the pathfinding algorithms, which for one or two bots is not a big deal, but as you add more, that same algorithm running for a map, even for this side, which isn't a huge map, right? You can kind of see, it would really start to slow things down. So I was able to move all of the pathfinding onto its own thread, which is a challenge because the actual grid that the pathfinding is using, it's changing dynamically, right? So as these bots run into things like that pipe right there, or these little blocker thingies, I forget what they're called, they have a weird name, or these trees, the bots are updating their grid in real time. And because they're a Borg, they're also updating each other's grid in real time. And so previously, they were all sharing the same grid. What was happening was, as one bot was updating, and another bot was, one bot runs into something, and it says, hey, there's something here, like this rock, for example. It's saying now that's reporting in that there's something there. The other bots are generating their new path. They started kind of stepping on each other's toes and causing what's called thread locks. And so I got all that sorted out. Now they have their own processing, their own grids, things are updating correctly. And I'm gonna see how much I can push their performance. So I have, what is this, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I added another 5. 1, 2, there he is. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now I should be up to 20. And notice like how fast it's still running, right? So they're gonna get stuck. They're still trying to figure out their way. Let's just wait for them all up here. Come on, buddies. You can do it. Look at these little guys. So they're all called Roybot, mainly because, as you know from my intros, my name is Roy, and my wife calls me Roybot. So I thought it was only fitting that they all share that name. But look how much faster it's running already, right? Remember in the last video, I got to 20 bots, the game really slowed down. And then it eventually froze because they all locked each other. And so it's still running a lot better. And this also is considering, let's see, because I'm recording my whole screen. Check out all the stuff I'm running in the background. So I have the game server, I have the chat server, the store server, the game itself, which is what you're seeing here, and then the bot manager, as well as like 2 Godot editors, a whole bunch of stuff. All that is to say, my laptop is pretty taxed right now, and I'm wondering if you could probably even hear the fan of my laptop going crazy with all this stuff. But it's still running pretty well. The bots are doing well. So I'm seeing how far I can push it before they all freeze. So I have 20 right now. Let's go back to, so I have them spawn in this building because this building has a lot of complex objects they have to navigate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 30. So the cool thing is, as bots go through the building, they're updating what they see around them. And they're updating the giant Borg brain, which is awesome because if another bot runs through, they see something there. If it's already marked, they don't have to update it again. They already know that someone else updated it. So over time, as the bots use more and more of the map, and the map is dynamic, right? They won't have to constantly be updating things. I think I'm up to 30. Let's add 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 40. Things are starting to slow down. Now remember, I think I mentioned this before, you won't notice this on your computer because your computer is just running the game. This is entirely on the bot manager service that's running in the background and trying to figure out how many bots it can process. Now for the bot manager to work, it actually has to load the game as well. So it's loading the entire 3D world. It's just not going to visualize it, so it's not like I'm going to have a computer running somewhere with a version of the game that someone can jump on and play managing the bots. It just has the 3D world loaded up It has all the players. It's seeing the same thing that you're seeing. It's just also managing all the bots. That's how I'm managing the collisions and all that stuff. But it's really not running bad. I lost count as to how many bots. I should have changed their names so it shows like their number identifier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think I'm up to 50. Look at these guys. That's so cool. I almost want to run this on another machine and then only run the game on this machine. Because that would be a good test for me to see. Because I've only had, I think, about 4 or 5 players on at one time here when it came to testing. But this will let me put like, right, 60 or however many players on the machine, and I can see how well like Godot performs with it. But I mean, it's running pretty well, right? Let's really throw them off. Let's go in this complicated area. Man, my computer's lagging with all this stuff now. I think I have like 50 or am I up to 60? I don't know. I did a bad job of naming them. They should have been like Roybot Dash whatever, because they each get their own ID, right? Let's do that real quick. I'm gonna really push it in this video. Here, I'm gonna update code in real time, which is risky, so don't judge me. So I'm gonna set their name for debug purposes. I do have their name being set every frame, which is expensive. So let's just take that out. And I'm just gonna do it right here in the beginning when they get started, and they are assigned their ID. Oopsie. Let's just call them DX or DX. I can't type because I have a microphone in my way. ID, there we go. Okay, cool. So now we should see their actual name, and that will tell me exactly how many bots I've added. Okay, let's go full screen. I'm gonna go get to my truck first. So remember the beginning, the game's gonna lag 4 or 5. Not super lag, but like they gotta figure out this complex building. They gotta build their paths. Let's just wait for them here. Switch binoculars mode, so now we can see them. 2, 3, 4, 5. So now I'm up to 10. Oh, I'm still setting their name somewhere. Did I miss that? Hold on one second. I'm sorry. I'm gonna code again in real time. Did I just not save this file? Okay. Now let's do it. This video is turning into more than a mini dev video, but whatever, what can you do? Alright, what the heck? Why does it still say Roybot? That's not supposed to do that. Alright, I don't even care. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna actually track how many numbers I'm using. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Alright, I'm gonna spare you the counting in real time. 40, 50, 60. All right, so remember earlier, this thing is running a lot. It is definitely lagging, but I got 60. Look at them. That's so awesome. Look at them all running, following me. You can do it, buddies. So I don't think I mentioned this earlier. The bots do have a little of a state machine inside of them right now. All that means is they decide what they're going to do. Right now, they're in like hunting mode essentially, which is they're looking for me. So imagine like a King of the Hill style game where they'll start looking for the player and they're going to want to go and attack that one player. So that's why all they're doing is following me. There's going to be a capture the flag mode where they're just going to go look for flags that their team doesn't have. There's going to be a defend mode where they're going to defend the flags. And I'll put some logic in there where they'll get to pick like what they just want to do. But I thought it could be cool to let the players eventually like through the in-game currency that they earn as they destroy other players, to let them buy their own bots and command them. So you could have almost like your own private army, right? I think I'm up to 60, right? Let's add 10 more. 70. I don't even know how much RAM this is using right now. But I'm pretty surprised that my computer's still running it. Like it hasn't there they are. There's the new 10. Look at them. This is so crazy. Switch to binoculars. Oh man, that's so wild. I'm at 70. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 80, 90. I mean, I gotta get to 100, right? 100. 101 for good measure. So I can say I had over 100. All right, let's see where they're at. Look at them. That's so fun. I mean, the game's lagging pretty hardcore, right? Now, again, I've said it like 4 times now. You would not see this lag on your computer. I'm seeing it because every single one of these bots is looking for my position. It's calculating a path from its position, taking into account all the bots in front of it, taking into account all the buildings around it. In this case, most of these guys have a straight shot to me. Yes. Most of these guys have a straight shot to me. So they're not having to do too much calculations, but like think of the ones, let's see if I can get any of them to go inside this building right now. Probably through the fence. So you can use your binoculars when you're in vehicles. Oh yeah, look at them. They're going through the building right now. They're gonna go through the fenced area. That's so fun. So it's 101 bots is honestly not that bad. And the game still hasn't frozen. Like I don't know how far I can push it. I'm curious about how much RAM it's using. Let's look. Let's look, 'cause I think I did have Task Manager on. I've never said they're gonna. I don't know which one is bot. Oh, that's not bad. I saw Bot Manager for a second. Oh, I bet it's this. It's probably this guy. About 3.5 gigs of RAM. Alright, I think my regret is going to be that. Where did the game go? What? Oh, here it is. What's weird? I have a whole other copy of the game running in the background. Oh no! Oh no! No! Okay. Well, they took my vehicle, and here we are. I don't know why there's another copy of the game running though. That's weird. It was on my other monitor. You couldn't see it. So anyway, I just wanted to put a quick bot update out there. Obviously, this is running unbelievably slow, but I also have 101 bots going. All right, let's just get in. Oh, I think I have little ATVs here somewhere. All right, I'm gonna do one more thing. Oh, look, I'm running away. Yeah, seeing nerds. What are the ATVs? Oh, notice the bottom of the map, by the way. I don't think I pointed this out before. Different icons for different things. So the orange things are vehicles, and that is a flag. And then obviously the green is me. The bots don't report their position in yet, but once I really get them integrated, they'll look like just any other player. Oh my gosh, it's running so slow. Oh yes, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Okay, even look because of how slow it's running. Look how funky the physics are for the vehicle. It's like bouncing all over the place. Oh yeah, okay, this is unplayable. Unsat. All right, guys, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Peace out.